Yeah, I thought I'd give that a shot. Hi. I have to put this out. I'm very sorry. I don't usually use pages, but I'm suffering from a cold. I'm very high on cold medicine right now, and it's kind of thank you. It's messing with my memory. So I have to apologize. I have a cold, and I'm on this cold medicine, and it's really affecting my memory. So. I did. I just flew in from Montreal. Any Canadians in the house? No? Good. Let's rip them to pieces. No, I just flew in from Montreal. Boy, are my arms tired, and I wanted to tell you a few things about my experience. I'm living up there now. I'm an artist. I work in animation a lot, and I'm working at a company up there on a couple of films. And what I've noticed, I'm from here, grew up in the valley, never really traveled a lot. What I've noticed about traveling, and this is what I want to share with you, is I think it's very important to travel. In our lives today, we spend a lot of time on the internet. Our experiences have become digitized, and I don't think that that's healthy. 99.8% of scientists agree that traveling is the best way to see more of the world. And it's important to broaden your perspectives. I think it's really the only way to allow yourself to grow as a human being. You need to take the risk. You've got to put yourself in harm's way. Going other places is the only way that you will experience diseases that you can't catch here. I went to Canada, I caught a cold. It's not a rhinovirus, it's a musovirus. I went to Canada, I caught a cold. It's not a rhinovirus. I'm on this cold medicine, it's really messing with my... No, but you need to put yourself out there. You've got to take the risk. And one of the things that you risk when you travel is that you just might find yourself. Is this guy a comedian or a philosopher? I didn't come here to see no philosophy shit. I want to say a little bit about Montreal. Montreal's a great town. I'm really having a good time there, but God, is it cold. In fact, there are 4 things that I want to tell you about Montreal. One is that it's cold. 2 is that, fuck, it's cold. Number 3, God damn it, it's so fucking cold. Number 4, they have good food. There's a lot of good food in Montreal, and one of the things that really has struck me about Montreal in food-wise is I got turned on to this stuff at lunchtime a couple weeks ago. Some of my mates and I went out for lunch, and they introduced me to something called poutine. Yeah. Who's had poutine, right? Don't confuse poutine with poutine. Poutine means fuck whore, cunt fuck whore. It's like this universal word that all francophones, it's like the go-to word. If you got a particularly good plate of poutine, you could say poutine. That's some good to poutine. You could say that if you were moved to say that. It's so cold up there. The cold is astonishing how cold it is, and it's a different kind of cold. I don't know how the the natives, the indigenous people to North America, how they survived, how they got through it. I did a little bit of research on indigenous Canadians, and I just found out it really wasn't that anyway. But oh, stop your blubbering! I thought that joke would seal the deal. Igloo. I didn't have a thing for that. Here's the thing. Here's what I figured out. I couldn't make it the 50 yards from my apartment to the Tim Hortons to get coffee in the morning. I don't know how the Arctic explorers did it. Tim Hortons, by the way, is the Starbucks of Canada. You know what else is the Starbucks of Canada? Starbucks. It goes Tim Hortons, Starbucks, Tim Hortons, Starbucks, Tim Hortons, Starbucks, and I realized that is how Canadians keep warm. They go from Tim Hortons to Starbucks, not drinking coffee, but pouring it down their pants just to keep the blood flowing. You're talking about a place where people build houses out of blocks of ice. They build them out of blocks of ice. It's warmer inside a house made of blocks of ice than it is outside the house made of blocks of ice. That's how cold it is. It's the kind of cold that it gets into your bones. You can't shake it off. It gets under your clothing. It gets down your shorts. It's like even when you're in a warm building, and you know that the cold is out there, waiting for your California sunshine ass to walk out the door, and it pounces on you like an ice panther. Think about it. I have this cold, and the cold started getting to me after being there for a few weeks. I mean, it started to drive me a little crazy. One day they found me walking down St. Catharines, which is the main street in Montreal, in the middle of a snowstorm, singing, "I'm Mr. White Christmas, I'm Mr. Snow, I'm Mr. Icicle, I'm Mr. 10 Below." Nobody? Really? All right. I found one good way to try to beat the cold there is I don't have a car in Canada, so I started using Uber a lot. One day I looked at my phone, I did the Uber thing and got the cars coming and we're finding your driver and all that, and it said, "Oh, we found a driver for you." The name was Moose. I thought, okay, it's probably a big guy. I see a Toyota Camry with antlers coming out the sunroof, coming down the... I open the door. "Moose? Well, yep, jump on in." Watch me pull the rabbit out of my hat. It's one of the wonderful things about Canada is that they don't discriminate either between races or species. It's a really equal opportunity country. Point in case, case in point. Point in case. I have this cold, and it's I'm going to use that every time now. Case in point, I went to my doctor's, and in the room next door, there was an OBGYN examining a family of beavers. Thank you very much. Also Canadian grocery stores, you can go in there. They have moose, they have elk, they have deer, and those are just the patrons. But I love Los Angeles. The thing about traveling, and I want to go back to the whole traveling thought now, is traveling really, one of the best things about traveling is coming home. Frank Sinatra had a great song about it, you know. I love to go traveling, but it's oh so nice to come home. The thing that's really done is it's made me appreciate Los Angeles so much more. I love the fires, I love the floods, I love the earthquakes, I love the high cost of living. You know, and I just want you to, I want to impress upon all of you, go travel, go out, see the world, you'll learn about yourself and you'll learn more about the wonderful place that we live in. And that's my time. Thanks very much.